Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn on the um, live stream. Do not go blank again. Okay. I just hope the network is stable. Okay. So, um, like I was saying, if you go silent, okay, it's going to mirror you by going silent on you as well. It's going to mirror your energy. It's going to go silent on you for a while, okay, and after that, if that does, I decided to change the network. I'm tired. Oh my gosh. So I changed the network and I hope this, I'm just going to be a little bit fast now. You will try to mirror your energy, pretend that, this is not affecting him, um, like he's the one ghosting you, okay? So, um, but while he does that, while he does that, I do see him, you know, still doing what he's doing, not changing, but he's going to be fixated on you. All right. You have secret accounts, so he's going to be fixated on you. He's going to, if he has the opportunity to hack your account, he will do that. If it is spying on you online with false accounts, he can do that. He will do that. If he's using people to spy on you, he will do that. So, but he's going to keep a close eye on you, close tab on you. You will not know that he's watching you, but he will be watching your every move. Okay? He will try all the tricks, all the things he can do, to get you back. Things he knows that, if he does them, you will not like them, he will do them. Okay, so that's why you have this energy of backstabbing here. Okay, at the same time, he will feel like, the whole world is crashing down on him. You have the 10 of wands here, so he will feel like he's carrying a heavy burden. He's not going to feel all right, but he's not going to, I don't see him trying to change as well. Okay, I feel like he may become a little bit, aggressive in his tactics. If that doesn't work, he may go spiritual on you. So you have spiritual, you have this card says spiritual, you have um, chaos, ego death, down spiral, spiritual awakening. Okay, but this is my card for, somebody who is, into spiritual stuff. All right, so and I feel like this is why this temperance came out. Is going to try to, use spiritual means to cause a balance between the both of you, to make you come to him. Okay, and his intention is going to be the ace of wands, closeness, intimacy, you acting like the way you used to act towards him before. Okay, um you know, playing the wifely role, having sex with him. He does want that a lot, okay? Overall, it's not going to be. So you have this card, you have this cycle energy, um, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let it go, all right? If you stay, quiet long enough, this character is going to come out and you will be shocked, okay? Under the deck, you have the I love you energy. So basically, what the energies are saying here is that He's not going anywhere, and he doesn't want you to go anywhere. He wants you to be the way he wants you to be. And once you don't be like that, he's going to try every trick he knows about. And at the end of the day, he's going to try spiritual. He's going to try to spiritually manipulate you to get you back. Okay? So that is what I see from his energy. All right. So if you're thinking like it has ended from his side, from his end, it hasn't ended. Okay, except you want to end it, except that. But from his end, I'm not seeing any of that. Okay. Um, Mindful have three more questions. After that, I'm going to do you crazy Polaroid. Okay. You can post your three questions, yes. Just post the three questions at once. All right. Why did he not end things with her, even if he knew what that meant for our relationship and the holidays? Why did he not end things with her? Why did he not end things with her, even when he knows what's at stake? Why did he not end things with her, even when he knows what's at stake? reason for not ending. Of course. All right. You have caring connection. So he does care about her. That's one of the reasons. He has some feelings for her, yeah. Okay. But the rest of the reason is you have the Tower card, you have the Four of Wands. Okay. So let me just keep explaining this to you. Okay. He does have a soft spot for her. Okay. And he doesn't want to end it. It feels like they have something together. Okay. But coming to the marriage between you guys, it feels like there's always quarrel in the marriage. You guys are always quarreling. You are not seeing um you're not seeing eye to eye. Okay. Like everything is falling apart. Okay. So the Tower card to the Four of Wands is what you've built has already fallen apart. Okay. You guys are not actually on a good term. You guys are not actually vibing. You're not aligning. Things are slow at between you guys. Okay. Things are not aligning, and it feels like if he lets her go, he may not be happy. With the Four of Cups, um um it feels like he's not going to be happy with just having the marriage. Basically, if he lets her go, it feels like she is the phone. So, like I said to you some time ago, okay, you really need to go back to the beginning of where it started, because I still feel like something. It wasn't at the beginning. Before it started, it wasn't having fun. It was kind of bored with the relationship. So you need to ask yourself what really happened at that very beginning when he left before he met this girl in question. Because now it feels like she's the fun that he's having, and once he takes her out of the situation, he becomes bored all over again. And he has, like, it feels like, you know, the same fun. He can't have fun with me. I want to know, we have children. They are here in the house. We can't go places together without the children. It's different. Okay? She's naked and all over the house. Okay, I get it. I get what you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to say. That's immaturity, because I mean you guys have kids, and there are certain things you cannot do, like the way there are certain things you cannot do around the kids. Okay, like compared to when you guys don't have kids, if that makes sense. I hope you, yes, yes, I do understand. I do understand. So that's like, that's like immaturity. It all boils down to immaturity because a man who knows that he has kids, okay, yes, why you spend time, why you want to do some certain things with your wife, you can schedule some things you want to do. You can, make time, spend time, when the kids, when you can, have a family member to look after the kids and you can go do your own stuff. But that cannot happen at all times. It can only happen, at certain times, if that makes sense. Okay. So this looks like he's just chasing his selfish desires. That's just what it looks. Okay. So, yeah. And I'm still seeing BDSM here. Okay. BDSM, some kind of fetish, some kind of, you know, ego driven sex dominance, sexual dominance, that kind of sex that he practices with her, which he doesn't do with you. So he feels, that gives him validation, okay? That makes him feel like, like I told you before, he has this toxic, he's a toxic emperor, all right? Toxic ego. So obviously there is something he's doing which makes him feel this, care for her, right? Not really for her, but for what he's getting from her, which is, that sexual dominance. Okay? Sexual dominance. I told you before that that kind of sex is very addictive. It's very hard for people to break away from that. It's just the truth. Okay? If you've actually experienced BDSM before, people who engage in that find it very, very difficult to come out from that. They know it's toxic, but there is some kind of twisted pleasure that they get from there. Okay? So I feel like he doesn't want to lose that energy. That is why he's willing to take consequences. So it's sexual, it's selfish sexual desires that he's pursuing first. Okay? Something he feels like he's not getting from you. And he can get, so he feels like while he want to get that from outside, he wants that toxic dominant sex, then he wants a wife. All right, so he wants you to play your role. When he needs the intimate loving sexual energy, he will come to you. When he needs the toxic dominating sexual energy, he goes to whoever he wants to get it from. So it's a selfish desire, it's a fetish. Okay, so that's what it is. So the marriage, it feels like the marriage gives him stability, it gives him image, you know and then duty makes people see him as a very responsible person, right? And the girlfriend gives him pleasure and ego. Okay, so he doesn't want to lose either of it. Okay, and he fears losing control he fears losing control much more than facing the damage he has caused. Do you understand? So he feels like when it comes to the damage, he's going to use manipulation to solve that problem. It's funny. All right. So that's the reason. Honestly, that's just the reason why he's not breaking up with her. Not because she's a good person, not because he doesn't know that she's not a good person, but it is his selfish desires, not really because of love. Okay. What will happen next between both of them? I'm currently driving, but I want to tell you that. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. 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 All right. When you're done, just take your time. All right. When you're done, you can come back. Okay. That's nice. Thank you very much. When you're done, you can return to the live. I'm still here. What will happen next between Christian and third party Maria? What will happen between Christian and third party Maria? Wow. Dot of value. So you have, yeah, I can see you. You have dot of value, and then you have, what's this? Second chakra. Sex. Sex energy, money, money energy. I don't know what concerns money that they are doing, together, or one person is giving the other person money. Okay. What will happen next between them? Let's say in the next 1 month, what will happen between them in the next 1 to 2 months? Oh my gosh. The relationship is not even stable. All right. So sex, money. That's what I see here. But then the other message I say, you have 5 of cups, and then you have the star card. You have 6 of wands, and then you have 8 of cups. 8 of cups. Um, so their relationship looks very unstable. The background of their relationship is sex and money. Okay, all right, sex and money. It's a transaction. All right. So 1 minute in the relationship, I see him being down, being um, um, depressed about your situation with him. The next minute, I see them actually reconciling whatever is happening between them. The next minute, 6 of wands is like he's winning again. She gives him whatever sex she gives him, whatever stuff she does to make him feel like the man, make it boost his ego and feel like the man. And then somehow, somewhere in the next 2 months, somebody is leaving the connection. Okay. Under the deck, you have justice card. So I don't know if you are going to enforce the law on him, or, you know, if this is just him trying to do the right thing, because I feel like you should keep your distance from him, okay? If you keep your distance for the next 2 months, what will be the outcome between them? Okay, interesting. Strengths, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. See, um, what will be the connected energy between them? Knight of Wands, the World card, Ten of Wands. All right. If you keep trying to stay away from him, their relationship will not stand. I feel like the relationship somehow it thrives on your pain. The more you know, the more you express your frustration, the more you act like, you show your pain, the more it feeds the connection and it grows. Once you remove your energy from there, I don't think you have this card envy, okay? And then you have strength, and then you have Page of Pentacles, okay? So, and somewhere down the line, I saw the Ten of Wands and the um, World card, all right? So it depends on you whether you need to tell me what you wish to do about this old stuff, okay? Because um, if my goodness, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, like I was saying, I said you need to remove your energy from this. Once you remove your energy from the old stuff, from the old equation, their relationship becomes very unstable. Okay? I feel like the relationship between them feeds on your pain and on um your desire for him to end the relationship and for him to do right by you. Okay? So pull back your energy from him and just pull back your energy from him. And you were saying that I need to tell you what I want to do and then stop. Yeah, you need to tell me what your decisions are, because I still feel like if you follow my advice, okay, the outcome may be different. But you know what? I do not even want to advise you. I want you to do whatever you want to do, what you feel like, because you're the one in the situation, right? Hello to you. How are you doing? So that's what I was trying to say. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah. So, just let me know later after the live what you plan to do about the situation. So, depending on what you say to me, that will determine my response to you. Okay. If you can do like, I just feel like you just need to teach him a lesson and continue what you're doing. Okay, because he's used to you being soft, and you do have a lot of power over him even if you don't know that. Okay, but I want to hear from you what you wish to do about the situation. All right, so let's take your last question. Will I get the job with the position that I want? Okay. This is depending of a new law. Okay, okay, let me know what it is later, okay? Okay, will you get the job that you want? A job in the position with the position that you want. Will you get the job with the position that you want? Strategy. Okay, journey. Yes, you're gonna get the job. Yes, yes, yes. Will you get the position that you want? This looks like a very big yes, by the way. So you have the strategy cards, you have the I want you to do there's a battle I want you to do. Strategy journey, you have the I love this energy because this energy is money energy, okay? This energy is job and money energy. This is first chakra, the money chakra, okay? I call it the money chakra because if this chakra is active, your money is active, okay? Love it, all right? And you have the man holding a heart. So this your boss may be uh, uh, probably masculine, a masculine energy. That's why it's coming out as a man holding a heart. This person looks very, very, looks like a nice person, or they'll be nice towards you. Okay. So this is just a confirmation. Will you get the job that you want? You have Six of Wands. That's success. That is yes. This is a new job. Okay. All right. Will they give you the position that you want? Yes. Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, this is the money chakra, and the Nine of Pentacles is also earnings. You being, financially independent, and I think you should be financially independent. Okay, you're going to be very, very successful with this job. Okay, and Six of Pentacles, like I said, you're going to be earning money for yourself. And how will you feel about this when you start earning money and being independent? How will you feel about this? He's going to be confused. So, will I find out on January 2nd? Will you find out? What do you mean by will I find out on January 2nd? So there's this bat I saw for you when I was doing your cards. It's simple, but it's very it's going to be very effective for your aura, for you. Okay. Um, and it's going to affect your energy, this money energy, work energy, and all that stuff. Okay, it's going to be very good for you. So I'm going to tell you later after this live. I'm going to list the items for you to get. They are very easy things you can get. Okay, around you. All right. Crazy Polaroid. Thank you so much, Mindful, for your donation. It's highly appreciated. Crazy Polaroid, are you here? If you're here, please post your question. Real name is Coral. Interesting. So I'm going to be calling you Coral. Cora. Okay, Cora. All right. All right, I'll talk to you later. If I reach out to my cousin Ruben in Houston and ask if I should stay him until I get my feet, would he say yes? All right, if you reach out to your cousin, if Cora reaches out to her cousin Ruben and asks if she could come stay with him until she gets back her feet, will he agree? Will he agree? The fool. All right, you have the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a yes. Okay. Hierophant. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Loving this energy. And ooh, Five of Swords. So, this is a yes. This is a yes. Like, I feel like he's not going to think much of it when you tell him, because the Fool card is somebody who is willing to take a risk. Okay. The Fool card is the beginning of the journey. So, this person doesn't give much thought to whatever they want to do. They just jump in. All right. They jump in. The Wheel of Fortune, they are positive about their decision. Okay. Um, and Hierophant, he sees you as family and he wants to be there for a family member. And Ace of Cups, he has, you know, he's responding kindly. He's going to respond kindly to you and emotionally. Okay, possibly feeling touched and honored that you asked him. Okay, so his heart is going to open towards you and is open towards helping. Um, there may be a little bit of tension involved. Maybe somebody around him or somebody in the house may not entirely want you there. Okay, but he himself will want you there. I don't know if he's living with someone or whatever. All right. The final answers is kind of like yes, with a little bit of mixed feelings, maybe from somebody else, but it's it's more of yes than a no. Okay, very very positive energy. Okay. Um. So this is a yes, but maybe it may need like a reassurance that this is temporary and manageable. So make sure you assure him that you're only staying for for a while, and whilst you're staying with him, make sure you help in some ways, if that makes sense. Okay, like maybe you know do some chores in the house, just help around the house the way you would if you're living in your own house. Okay, keep the place neat. Where you're living, keep it neat and make sure everything goes smoothly. All right. Oh, your other cousin? Yes, he's happy about this. He's happy about this. He's kind of honored. He sees you as family, and he's going to feel like, you know, you asking him means that you trust him, right? So his heart is open towards you. You have the ace of you have this family love. I sense this family love coming from him, right? So he's very positive about it. Okay. So what's your second question? I hope this helps, Cora. I will most likely text him tonight. Okay. You mean how would it be for you? Okay. I'm moving into your parents' house to this time be for you. How will it be for you? Six of Swords, this is movements. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords also suggests, swiftness, movement, swiftness. Ace of oh, love this. The Hangman. Tell me about the Hangman, please. Tell me about the Hangman. Tell me about the hangman. The water. How do you feel living there for her? How do you feel living there for her? Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. Are you planning to look for a job there when you get there? I feel like this means transition. So you're going to, transition from, where you are now to where you're going to. Okay, there's going to be swift change regarding your situation, maybe your money situation. Okay, you have the Ace of Wands. It's some kind of new beginning coming towards you, which will end some kind of stagnancy with the Hangman, and you have the World card. So it looks like this place you're moving to looks better for you. Seven of Cups, you have options coming towards you, and that options leads to the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles under the deck, meaning that your life may be stable. Your life will turn out to be stable when you move there. Okay, so this looks like the environment helps you to heal, helps you to be more stable. It looks like the environment looks, more supportive. Okay. Um, yes, I see you earning money. I see you earning good money, not just any money. So you have like Nine of Pentacles here, and then you have Six of Pentacles. You have more than one job. You may get more than one, the opportunity to choose, and you have the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning, something very fresh, something very, very usually the Ace of Wands means something very attractive, something very passionate. Okay, so yes, yes, this is like this environment will bring you healing and open doors. All right, so yeah, it's a very good environment for you. It's also going to end, it's also going to be the end of stagnation. I am planning to move soon, within 4 months. Okay, also do a cleansing bath. You said you're spiritual, do a cleansing bath. Okay, were you the one asking me about some co-workers, crazy Polaroid, the other day? Was it you or the other girl? Can't remember. What's Donna's currently feeling towards me? And no, not me. I don't understand what you said at the end, but let's look at what is currently feeling towards you. Okay, you said no, not you. Okay, you were not the one that asked about co-workers. Okay. thought it was you. What is Daniel's current feelings towards Cora? Daniel's current feelings towards Cora. Heartbreak. So you have this heartbreak energy here. You have attachment, and then you have this. It's called this card is called cornucopia. But this is the 9 of cups energy. So attachment to wish fulfillment. So this is somebody who is thinking about you non-stop. All right, and this is somebody who feels like being around you is like wish fulfillment. Being around you makes them happy, makes them prosperous, or it makes them more creative or fruitful in some way. So they are in their mind, they are attached to your energy. Okay, like they are attaching you to something that has to do with them, like happiness. Okay, so he's wearing a mask, pretending he's okay when he's not. All right, how does it feel currently towards you? Look at this, you have 5 of cups, but I'm not going to take it yet. And then you have 8 of swords. So how does Daniel currently feel towards you? King of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, the Moon card, the Sun. So I told you that he is attached to the fact that you bring him happiness. Okay, so King of Swords trying to act cold and unbothered about you. 4 of Pentacles trying to keep to himself and not reaching out to you. 9 of Pentacles, he cannot lie to himself. There are times he feels the love, all right? He feels for you, he feels the love. I feel like somehow he could even get sick because he's trying to, um, there's an energy of him getting sick because he's trying to resist this energy. And then you have the Moon card. This is just a card of pretense, pushing everything to the subconscious mind, but it doesn't stop the fact that he thinks about you. And then the Sun card, you bring him happiness, so he knows that he's trying to act like he doesn't have any feelings towards you, but he's heartbroken and he's very sick of it. Okay, he's somebody who thinks about you a lot. You live rent free in his head, but he's still pretending. Let's pretend nothing is going on. All right, and I feel like this may cause him some kind of stress, headache, because I'm starting to get a headache now. So I feel like this may bring him some kind of discomfort, basically. Okay, do you see movement? I don't see movement now. I just see him dealing with his feelings for you under the scene. I really do not see movement right now. He's still trying to keep everything under wraps. Okay, but this is realization. This is him realizing that you give him happiness. After all, you make him happy, you make him feel much more confident, and somehow that translates to his wish fulfillment. Okay, You're welcome, and thank you so, so much for your donation. It's highly appreciated. Hi, Carmen. Don't play with you on this thing. Um, I was off for like 2 hours. All right. Rita, welcome back, and let's look at your question. Let's look at your question. Why are these people attacking you in the way they do? Why are they attacking you in the way they do? Hmm. What is the root cause? What is the root cause of this attack? Show me it as energy. Please show me it as energy. Show me energy. Position. Why are these people after you? Why are these people after you? Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Who is this person to you? Who is this person? Who is this person to Rita? Who is this person to Mark? What's the intention? Who is this person that you broke up with though? What's the root cause of this? What's the root cause? All right. So these people that are after you are familiar spirits. So what do I mean by familiar spirits? These are people that are being used by familiar spirits. Familiar spirits are spirit from the underworld that tries to pull somebody down. They try to pull you down because you are of the light, okay? You are destined for wealth, but you're not living that life right now. Ten of Pentacles, and this is the second time that this card is coming out for you today. Door to personal healing and happiness. You have wealth in your energy, but because familiar spirits are after you. And because of that, they have used people around you. So those people around you watching you, indirectly, they are familiar spirit watching you, um trying to prevent you from from your life's journey, okay? Trying to prevent you from your life's journey. All right. And now I'm going to tell you why. The gate was opened by one man. Somebody you may have moved away from. A man was the one that caused all this, that opened this kind of worms. I don't know when, but it's some is related to relationship, love and relationship. Okay, there's also some kind of betrayal that you've not actually healed from as well. Show me your energy, please. Show me your energy. 12 12 wands, 5 of pentacles. Your money is blocked. Okay. um you're stuck. You're stuck and you're coming up as indecision. You're stuck. You're not grounded. And I think you're not even seeing clearly. Okay, your money gates are blocked. Let me tell you something let me tell you something let me tell you something. um See, let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you. Okay, before I go into that, these familiar spirits that are watching you, they are making you, confused. Because of that, you are in the Eight of Swords energy. You're confused. You are not yourself, and you self-sabotage as well. Do you understand? So, um um there are depression. So I see depression, I see mixed blessings, I see emotional numbness. Okay, I see you rejecting divine signs, I see you rejecting help as well. Okay, self entrapment, self imprisonment. Okay, you have this mental pattern: fear of being judged, fear of making mistakes, or feeling stuck in life. Okay, in the kind of life you don't want. Unprocessed past pain, unprocessed past pain. Okay, so um like I said, the door to all these blockages was opened by some kind of emotional trauma or betrayal that you did not heal from. That is how this door opened. But I'm going to tell you the root cause of your problem. The root cause of your problem is not really the people around you, but from a long standing ancestral debt. Um, so, so each person that comes into this lifetime, or into this incarnation, is always reincarnated by an ancestor. That's why you hear people saying their head, their ori, their chi, in my own country, basically. But each person that exists in this world exists because somebody from their lineage, from their ancestor, reincarnated them. And let me tell you something: you are an extension of your ancestor. Your money gate is in your ancestral lineage. That is why every problem someone encounters in life can be solved by looking into that person's as an ancestral lineage. Okay? Your money gate, one of your money gates in your ancestral lineage. So let me talk about money gates. Money gates are those ancestral gates that helps you, that helps you to open the path of your wealth. I am seeing here that you're destined for wealth, but that gate is closed right now because it is blocked. It is blocked because when I look into your ancestral lineage, that gate is blocked. There is always a spiritual being watching over your money gate. It could be an ancestor, it could be a deity, some kind of deity that your ancestors were affiliated to. But from what I'm seeing in your ancestral lineage, I cannot see where that door is, whether you're from your father's line or your mother's line. But what I see in there is a collapsed gate, closed door, and ancestral debt. There is an entity or a deity that your ancestors are affiliated to that you guys are forgotten to actually appease. You guys don't pour libation, you do not give offerings, and because of that, that gate has been shut. The gate to healing, the gate to happiness, the gate to money, all shut. And because that gate is shut, you also do not have protection. And the result from that is familiar spirits trying to block you. In fact, familiar spirit blocking you and putting fear inside your heart. And I feel like what is going on right now is not only affecting you, but also affecting members of your family. Okay? Hi, Lala. Thank you for your donation. So, the problem is not. Hold on. I want to check something. Hold on. So let me tell you something. Where this gate is, your paternal lineage is where this. I don't know if you're still like connected to your paternal lineage, right? I don't know if you guys do ancestral worship or any of that sorts. Okay. Where I come from, there's this. There is this thing where if maybe somebody is suffering in the family, um they call the old person in the family or whoever is the eldest in the family, and they give thanks to the ancestor, they give food and drink to the ancestors, and the doors open, so whatever issue you're having opens. I do not know if you guys have like that sort of thing in your family where you can call, like, the oldest person present in the family to do some kind of ancestral ritual for you. Okay, if that is present, you can ask for that. If that is not present, then you can start pouring libation by yourself to your ancestors, especially your ancestors from your paternal lineage, because I feel like there is a vow that people didn't keep in that, in your paternal lineage, if that makes sense. Okay, and I do see some spirit guides with you that you are not actually, there are some spirit guides with you that um you're not actually attending to. Oh yeah, let me use this first. Interesting. Interesting. This is interesting. Like this is interesting. Give me your date of birth, please. If you feel comfortable giving it to me here, please give me your date of birth. You can pour libation yourself. The outcome of that libation is second chakra activation. That is love life, your love life. Second chakra activation, your you know, and then you have angel of love, and then you have healer. What is this? Healer of ages. And once you pour libation, whatever spirit guide that is following you will come out. Okay. What will be the outcome for those people that are witch hunting you once you pour libation? Interesting. You will start getting spiritual messages. So you know what? You need to ground yourself. Hold on. That's not everything. Hold on. Once you ground yourself, pour libation, do some cleansing, and do the binding on those people. What will be the outcome for you? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's say if you do a protection spell and you do your cleansing, and let's say you do your protection spell cleansing with real and Taviv, and you do protection cleansing and like pouring of libation. What will be the outcome for you? Wow, wow, wow. Your life will change. Your life is going to change drastically. So what you need to do, number one, protection. You don't attack them back, okay? Don't bind them, don't do anything. You need to do a protection. That protection will double up as, a back to sender energy. Protection, libation, and cleansing. Those are the things you need to do. Your intuition will come out. I pulled 4 cards. You have 3 major arcanas. Your life will change drastically, and there's going to be a new love coming into your life when you do. You are a very powerful person, but you do not know. Okay, you do not know. Your own forces will drive these people away. You have the 7 of Wands. Okay, it's not that difficult. You are going to have, look at this, you are even a magician. Wow, interesting. But 4 of Wands, you're going to have a very stable life, and money will start coming towards you. All right. Some people are going to go down. Interesting. What is happening to you will happen to some people. All right. Your family, it will affect your family life. Interesting. Wow. I'm shocked. So the root of the problem is family, is ancestral spirits, okay, that moves with you and your family that you guys have neglected for a long time. Okay. Protection ritual. Don't go to just anybody for protection ritual. Okay, go to somebody who knows what they are doing. A very powerful protection ritual that will open your third eye. Okay, protection ritual, libation, and cleansing. Look, there is a special cleansing you need to do. There is a cleansing. If you come to me, well, I advise you come to me. There is a plant I will tell you to get. The plant is called an anti-witchcraft plant, such that plant, ant doesn't perch on that plant, birds doesn't perch on that plant. Okay, the plant repairs those energies. So once you will bathe with that plant, the juice of that plant and another plant, two of them for 7 days. That is the cleansing. That is not just an ordinary cleansing with incantation. And then you're going to do a protection ritual. Okay? The libation you're going to do by yourself. And you're supposed to come to me to tell you how to do the libation. All right? So when you're ready, come. You can come. Okay? So your root cause is not human cause, is caused from spirits, okay? But once you do these things, they are going to calm down and you will live a normal life. And those people that are watching you trying to throw you stones, those people will start getting what they sent to you before, okay? So that's just it. I hope that helps. All right. Um, and thank you so much for your donation. It's highly appreciated. You're welcome. Hey Lala, how are you doing? Hey, hey, I'm good. Happy Sunday to you. It's almost Christmas. This year is gone, and we're all getting older. Oh my gosh. So I had some drama at work. Okay. I had some drama at work, and I want to be nosy. Okay. Yes. Okay. What was? Robbery Saturday. What's robbery Saturday? I don't understand your question. Can you please enlighten me? Oh, there was robbery at work. Wow. It was an, I think my coworkers had it all set up, and yes, I wasn't there, but I'm just curious if my gut feeling was, okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm looking for a deck of mine. about the robbery that took place at actual. Oh my gosh. Tell me about the robbery that took place at the church. What's this? So what they stole from, what they stole from your job, did it translate into money? Because um, so you have this gifting season energy. So this is the unknown situation deck. Okay. So you have the gifting season, and then you have this party animal energy. Okay. So that's why I laugh, because it's like they are in the spirit of people that did it. I'm not done yet. I've not even started, but the people who did it, they did it in the spirit of, you know, um, but not a lot. It was a very old situation. Interesting. I was thinking my coworkers had set it up, and yes, I wasn't there. But but if they didn't take a lot of money, then what did they actually steal? Because this energy looks like they're in the partying energy. Okay, it's a kind of also a foolish energy as well, but something was taken to enable them enjoy something else, basically. Okay, so but let's see. So tell me about the robbery situation at Lala's office that happened. Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. Oh, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Judgment. Wow, Ten of Pentacles. All right, so Six of Pentacles is probably somebody that received, you have Six of Pentacles, you have Judgment, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is like karma energy coming towards them. All right. Um, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups says is somebody that is around you guys. Okay, so someone that is being paid and that is in partnership with somebody in the company or that works with the company. So you're right to actually think that um, um, somebody from the company did it. Okay, but it was kind of like more of like a foolish energy. Anyways, what's the energy surrounding the robbery at the office? Strengths. and broken hearts. Okay. So let me just tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. The person who did it, okay, because this energy looks like somebody that wants money. Even the Six of Pentacles is also somebody that is was looking for money. Okay, yes. So and then you have this heartbreak. Okay, so someone felt like they were entitled to that money. So I see entitlement to money, and I see the spirit of sabotage, okay, in here. So, with this strength card, this is like, somebody that is angry over something that was done to them. So the strength card and this broken heart came out. Okay. So there's somebody, you know, your colleagues, your colleagues were the ones that did it. Okay. Yes. So somebody who felt they've been wrong, they were owed, or they were entitled to the money they collected, and that money they didn't put it into good use. Okay. It was spent in, partying. All right. That money was spent partying. Okay. So, and when I see the Nine of Wands here, the Nine of Wands is somebody who has been kind of somebody that is very defensive, that has been through trials, but they are still standing tall. So, somebody may be feeling like this work is not treating them well. Okay, this work, maybe they are working more than they are getting paid, or something is happening in this job that this person is not happy with, and because of that, it gives this person sleepless nights. This person is not happy. Somebody that is not happy with the job, that feels like they are taking much more energy than how much they is being paid, did this. Okay, so two reasons I see here that made him do this is because he wanted the money. Okay, number two, the spirit of anger and sabotage. Okay, so that's what I see in there, and I feel like karma is coming for them. The money that they took, they are going to vomit more than the money. Please, they're like, it's either they are going to lose money or they are going to be caught, at the end of the day. I wanted to even say family. I almost said family, but I was like, well, yeah, family, because you have the Ten of Pentacles here and you have the Six of Pentacles here. This looks like family. Okay, call their what's their name? What's their name? What is the name? Oh, okay. Is is this two brothers I work with? They, and they are the only ones that keep getting robbed. Oh my gosh. They are the only ones that keep getting robbed. I'm like, so the robbers don't want to be bothered with anyone. My goodness. Mohammed is the boss. I think he knows. He knows, but he's a pushover and not confrontational. Oh, wait. These two brothers, are they the ones being robbed? Who are these two brothers? Okay, they are the ones that kept getting robbed. Yes, Bahim and or Saturday and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So these two brothers are, you know, these two brothers, they are part of the bosses, right? Are they part of the company? Like, are they employers or employees? Because the person that is doing it, I feel like it may be one person stealing from them because this person is coming up as the high priestess and the Knight of Cups. Okay, this person happens to be studying them. This person happened to be studying them, and the reason why this person is doing it is because they feel like they want to maintain, they want to bring balance. It's in their twisted little mind. They feel like you know they are bringing balance. It's what they are entitled to. They are doing a lot of work and they feel like they are not being paid enough. I've already said that before. But this person watches them closely, okay? 10 of Wands. So, are you serious? This is their employees. All right. I feel like um I don't know if you remember, but sales energy may feel familiar because that's my coworker all wanted to take me away from Gideon, and we talked about him last month. Wow, I do remember. So I don't want to mention name, okay? I don't want to mention names, okay? But there is some kind of cold war going on between these brothers and a a a boss, like a supervisor, a boss or a higher person, somebody that is higher than them, that you know, um, and the person feels it feels like the person is close to them. Okay, so there was an accusation, maybe like something like slander, something these two brothers said about the person that caused some kind of pain. Maybe these two brothers may feel like they've been overworked, or they are not being paid you know what they are supposed to be paid, but there is some kind of um, gossiping or backbiting that happened between them and someone. Well, whatever they said about the person got to the person, and this person looks like a boss to them, okay, or somebody that is senior to them in a company. And I feel like this person is the one doing it to these brothers, okay? So yeah, that's what I see. So it's like, but what did they do? It's like some kind of karma coming towards them, okay? Because the first time I pulled cards, that reading was saying somebody that acted foolish and the person used the money for partying, didn't use the money for anything nice. Okay, but I feel like that first reading was mixed. Okay, so for me, the way I see the issue, because I've checked, this is supposed to be a you versus them reading. Okay, it was kind of confusing. I checked both energies, okay, both their energy and whoever is stealing from them. The person stealing is one person, okay, because the person came out as um, um, the high priestess, okay, and the person is watching them basically. So I feel like this is a retaliation, like some kind of karma for what they did to the person or what they said about the person that the person got to hear about. Okay, so the person pretends like everything is okay between them, like they are friends, but behind there is some kind of cold war going on that maybe you don't even know about. Okay, so that's what I see in this situation. But the brothers, I feel like they complain that they are being used more than they are being paid. Okay. So whoever is doing this feels like they are entitled to it, and they are actually trying to bring balance into the situation, like some kind of revenge. If that makes sense. They got someone fired. So what is your second question? So the person they got fired set up the robbery. They got my friend dog fired. He didn't deserve all this at all. Someone told our boss he was stealing. Um, yes, so the person they got fired set up the robbery. So you mean your friend set up the robbery, or it was set up? What is your second question? Did Doc and Yusuf have something to do with the robbery? Okay. All right. So your friend Doc. So you have the blossoming. This is a very positive energy. All right. So this is the card I came out for your friend Doc. You have blossoming abundance. This is a very positive energy. You have this is the chariots coming up reverse. Okay. Blocked movement. Okay. And this is the lover's card. The lover's card is like I feel like this is like some kind of conjunction with someone else, okay? Some kind of involvement with someone else. So your friend Doc, right? He wasn't really involved in this, okay? So he wasn't involved in this, but he knows who with the lover's card. Okay, the lover's card is showing like he's in league with something, so he knows the person that did it, but he's not involved in it. Okay. All right. Cora. Then the other guy, Yusuf, is coming up as the King of Swords and Page of Pentacles. That means his involvement is involved, right? But his involvement is not much. Okay. And then you have the Eight of Swords. All right. So Yusuf is involved. Okay. One way or the other. Is either he took something because you have the Page of Pentacle here, or um, um, so is either he was the one that stole stuff, or he was involved in with the person that did it. Okay, so this guy is involved. This guy is involved, but Doc is not involved in stealing this, although he knew about it. He knew about it. Okay, so it's really and they are not the this guy is not the only scammer in there. There is a boss in that office that is also involved in this, not just the employees. Okay, so um if somebody that is like a boss in an office doing something, obviously that thing is going to spread to the employees. Okay, so yeah, yeah, you can donate. So it's confusing though, but there is a kind of energy. A lot of them are not pure in that office, just so you know. Even the two brothers, I feel like it's some kind of karma happening to them. Okay. I'm just sipping my tea and watching the show. It's really bad that it's not really a good energy. It's not. Sorry, the third question. What is your third question? Trust me, you are picking up on the right energy. Is the ending you saw coming for me? What ending? I feel God removed me from that association to protect me. Are you still working there? Are you still working there? Oh, yesterday was your last day. Okay. So what's your third question? Okay. So you're asking if how is Mohammed involved in all this? Is he the only boss? Okay. You said he is the only boss at this store. Okay. Serious. Oh, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. How is Mohammed involved in this robbery case? Interesting. You see, these are the cards that came out. I think these are the cards that came out before, excluding. I think this wasn't there. Okay. So I'm going to ask one question. Between morning and Yusuf. Interesting. All right. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have Ten of Pentacles. This is gathering together. You have Six of Pentacles gathering together. You have Judgment, and I did see the Emperor somewhere. You have Six of Pentacles deal. Then you have Six of Wands. So basically, I feel like he does. He was involved in secrets. Okay. I feel like he may have also helped to plan this, or looked the other way when this happened. I don't know if he was the one that actually fired those two people, but he's definitely part of the crew. He looks like somebody who is very calm and collected, but inside he looks like is emotionally unstable, resentful, and manipulative. Okay, so he plays the type of person he is. He plays nice and hides his intention, often using emotions or authority to dodge blame. Okay, so I did see the Two of Pentacles somewhere. It means he's juggling truth and lies. Okay. Wait, this guy is not the owner of the company, right? Because he looks like a thief. I'm sorry to say, but that's like when he's going through financial pressure, he steals if he has the opportunity to steal. It's funny. Okay. So yeah, I think he's involved in this, but he plays nice. He acts nice, and he acts like he's a better person. But he's not the owner of the company, right? Because I don't understand how a boss can steal from employees. You understand? Like, he has the energy of a thief. Okay, he does, and this is some kind of punishment he's melting to those brothers. Yeah, and it feels like, I don't know. It feels like karma in the cards, but he's the one melting those punishments. Okay, he's the one doing it. Maybe it's like this. So that's what I see in his energy. He's not a nice person though. Like, he's not even truthful. Yeah. Thank you so much, Lala, for your donations. Highly appreciated. Um, Cora, please, I want to go have some water and then I'll come back to do your reading. All right, thank you. All right, let me do Cora first, and then I'm going to do you. All right. Um, Cora, are you around here? Are you here, Cora? Okay. I'm fixing my audio. Can you type me yes or no? Okay. Question one. How would your cousin Sarah feel about your move back to Houston? How would Cora's cousin feel about our move back to Houston? Is this the person living with your other cousin that doesn't like your um that doesn't like you? Was it the person you're talking about? All right, so I figured because the chariots came in the reverse here, and it feels like somebody who is not really in alignment with you, somebody who is guarded towards you. I feel like our energy towards you looks very you know still, just standing in one place, not moving forward, not moving backwards. I feel like she's guarded towards you. All right, and she doesn't really care. She doesn't care about your presence, basically, right? um, so she's not sure. She's not sure of you. She's not sure of. I just see her as somebody who's guarded towards you, honestly. Okay. Um, she may appear polite and calm, maybe sometimes supportive towards you, but I see that she's emotionally distant and reserved. Okay. Observing the situation logically, and there is some kind of emotional tension. I don't know if there was emotional tension in the past, or some kind of misunderstanding in the past. Okay, so she might be struggling with some kind of boundary issues or old issues, or may feel unsure of how this will affect her life, if that makes sense. Okay. So deep down, I just see her like somebody who is distant and will just be watching how things goes with you. Okay. So that's what I see from her energy. Distant, calm, polite but not trusting. Okay. So I hope that helps for your first question. The second question says, is Houston the right move in my life? Have you asked me that question before? Have you asked me that question before? Is Houston the right move in your life? Is it the right move for you? Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Star card, the Devil. Tell me about the Devil, please. All right. I feel like it's mixed energies. Okay, so you have the Page of Swords, Watchers. So these are eyes watching you. You have, is that your hometown? Let me know, please, because of this energy I'm seeing. So let me know if that's your hometown, because I feel like that environment is kind of linked to healing for you. Although there are also toxic energies there for you, but is linked to your healing as well. All right. All right. Okay. The reason why I asked if it's your healing is because there's some kind of spirit guides that may be linked towards there. If this is not a mother figure in the physical sense, is a mother figure in the spiritual sense, okay? Queen of Cups to the Star card. This almost looks like a feminine spiritual energy that is around, that is there and is responsible for, it's like a guide that helps you to heal whatever is broken. Okay, so this is a very powerful energy around you. It's very feminine, it's very, it's a mother energy. Okay, and where there is light, there is also darkness, and I feel like this is why you have this page of swords. You do have unknown eyes looking at you in this environment as well. You have the devil and you have the tower. Just as you have healing energy that can help you in that environment, you also have toxic energy that can bring you down. You have to be very careful, okay? You have to be very careful about the decisions you make when you go there and who you mingle with when you go there. It's going to affect your life greatly, okay? So it's 50-50. If you can harness this energy will not come close to you. But if you can't harness this is what will come to you. So it can go good or bad. Okay. I wouldn't say like it seems fated that you're meant to be there. Okay, maybe, but there is an energy that you're linked to there that you can connect with there. Okay, this almost looks like a water energy. Like, I don't know if you guys have water in there, but this looks like a water spirit, feminine spiritual energy. That this is a very powerful energy. But by the way, this is a very powerful energy that can help you to heal your life, heal your money, whatever you want. It can also help you for protection as well if you connect to it. Okay. All right, you're welcome. Let's look at your third question. Will most of my family in Houston be happy to see me back? All right. Will most of your family in Houston be happy to see you back? Will they be happy to see you? Will they be happy to see you? I don't know why this card keeps coming out. I think this is that your cousin. So that, oh my gosh, the same energy. Some of them will, so you have the chariot and the knight of pentacles. I don't like this energy. I don't like this your cousin's energy in here. I don't know how talkative she is, but I feel like her energy could affect, some other people's energy in the family. Okay. Um, her energy is coming out first. You have the chariot, um, reverse, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups. Probably this is your other cousin. You have the guy, okay, King of Swords. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, and Queen of Swords. Will most of your family be happy to have you back in Houston? Will most of your family be happy to have you back in Houston? All right. So this was the card that came out, caring connection. This is a yes, okay? Although some of them, like Sarah, will not be very happy to see you. But I do have a lot of good energies here. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, okay? Um, King of Swords is not a bad card either. It's just somebody who's very intelligent and cautious, okay? So yes, yes. Some will be happy, some may be skeptical, and some like Sarah may not like you. Okay, but you're going to have support. And there's a new beginning coming towards you. A new beginning. Um I think I don't know whatever you do for spirituality, I think you should do it when you get there, okay? Um do a ritual in the environment when you get there. Do a ritual for like or do a bath for like open doors and all those things. Okay. You're welcome and thank you so much for your donations. Highly appreciated. I wish you all the best in your movement to your hometown. Okay. Elisa, are you here? Elisa, let me know if you're here. Cash and I spent time together. He invited me to his ranch. Hi, good evening. He invited me to his ranch after work and I finally showed up. Everyone was gone, so we were just us two. How do you feel about spending time with me today? No, you can't. You have to come back next whenever next time when I do free live stream. Okay. How did it feel about spending time with you today?